DeleteLawZ to have another lawsuit thrown out? Special thanks to PDocs of the public documents of Jose Chille DeCastro for bringing us news that DeCastro's attempt to refile his federal civil rights case against the city of Ironton, Ohio, in the state of Nevada has been flagged for dismissal if proof of service isn't provided by March 16, 2025. PDocs had previously brought us the documents that his attempt to refile his lawsuit against Ironton, Ohio, in Nevada state court had a similar threat made against it. This time it's the federal-based case that is essentially doing the same thing. For those who don't remember this one, there's good reason. It came in a flurry of legal actions DeCastro took right before he was convicted, jailed, and later acquitted of charges of obstructing an officer and interfering in a crime scene in Las Vegas, Nevada, last year. DeCastro wasn't doing well in his federal civil rights lawsuit against the city of Ironton, Ohio, early last year. The case had already been dismissed and reinstated once, and since that time, DeCastro has simply attempted to drag out the lawsuit for as long as possible in a stated attempt to drain the defendants of their resources until he received justice. He was suing over his 2022 arrest and improper treatment at the hands of the Ironton, Ohio, police force and wanting millions in compensation. Again, it wasn't going well, as DeCastro got the brilliant idea to sue the same defendants, then file essentially the same lawsuits in Nevada, where he was then residing, on behalf of his customers who lived in Nevada, who were somehow impacted by the original charges. He filed in both state and federal court in Nevada, and despite him having the same case outstand in Ohio, he was allowed to file the case in federal court. It, however, never went past the initial stages of the lawsuit as DeCastro went to jail for his Nevada charges for 3 months and missed the period he had to serve the defendants in the case. The federal case in Nevada was on the verge of dismissal in June of last year for lack of service. DeCastro interjected in July after being released from jail, and in August of 2024, he was granted until late October of 2024 to serve all of the defendants. His Ohio-based version of the same case was thrown out by an appeals court in June of 2024, which affirmed the lower court's decision to throw out the case, and DeCastro's eventual post-loss demands that the case be reopened to consider Google/YouTube's atomic clocks and if trespassing is trespassing if the clock on the wall in Ohio doesn't match YouTube's official world clock. Back to Nevada. October came and went with no proof of service provided by DeCastro. The lawsuit had laid dormant until Friday, when the clerk of the court sent out a notice of an intent to dismiss the lawsuit on March 16, 2025. From the wording of the document, DeCastro will have the case dismissed if he does not show that he had served the defendants by the previous deadline or if he can't present another compelling reason why he missed the previous deadline. DeCastro has been out of touch with his fanbase for most of the past few weeks as he claims he is working on his constitutional law scholar board game. It is unclear if he is aware of his pending deadlines, and while he has claimed to have been suffering from PTSD since his release from jail, it is unclear if PTSD will be accepted by the court as why he has failed to move forward with serving the defendants. We will continue to monitor this case and will update once the docket updates.